First, I think the alphabetic order will give you the opportunity to listen to 3 chemical companies' presentation, one after the other. So I think I can probably share a lot of what Mr. Clamadieu have said, and I will try to focus my comments on a few specific points. Maybe first, just to tell you how delighted I am to be with you today, because during these past 2 days, we've heard a lot, 3 words, which for me are very important. Competitiveness, sustainability, and innovation. And really, when I look at how I operate my company, short term or medium term, I think that these 3 words are very, very important concepts which impact not only our strategy, but also our very operational agenda. When I was preparing for this panel, I read some of the materials that you have circulated, and there was one question behind them. What can heavy industries do in front of this very changing world? And I kind of read, are you the dinosaurs which are about to disappear, which will be replaced by I don't know whom? My answer is clearly no. Just as Mr. Clamadieu said, I strongly believe that we, chemical industry, not only have a future, but I think that we are here to bring part of the solution to the questions that we are facing. If you take any high-tech application I was mentioning when we were discussing before this panel, just take the iPad. You see aluminum on the iPad, you see glass, you need a lot of chemical to produce the batteries which are used in this very nice high-tech product. If you look at photovoltaic, you need chemical solutions to be able to transform sunlight into electricity, and so on. So I think we will be enablers, and we are in fact today enablers, provider of solution to help us find the right answers to the challenges that we have to meet. But we need to change, and we need to change very significantly. I've been the CEO of Rhodia for the last 7 years. I think in 7 years, we've heard very consistent messages coming from all our stakeholders, customers, suppliers, employees, government, communities, which tell us very clearly you have to make sure that you change in the way you manage your company, because we all want more sustainable development. And I think it's a message that we need to listen to as part of the chemical industry, because it has 2 impacts for us. One impact on how we operate the company. How do we make sure that we minimize the impact of our daily activities to the environment, CO2, water, air quality. We are being questioned on how we handle relationship with employees in countries in which just abiding by the laws and regulation is probably does not set sufficient standards. So we have to bring answers to this question. And the second very important element is the impact of this demand of a more sustainable development to our strategy. And there, when I look at our product range today, I think that we'll need to make sure that this product range evolves to address the needs of our customers. If you listen to the previous presentation in the automotive industry, you understand how important CO2 emission reduction is to the automotive industry. To achieve very demanding goals, the automotive industry needs the chemicals and materials producer of various forms to bring part of the solution. And this means focusing our efforts in bringing solutions to these types of problems. So, as a company, we want to see this shift, this move to a much stronger demand for a more sustainable development as a very significant business opportunity. We want to grasp it, and this means innovation. And it's where I see a very good combination between the words that I was mentioning. And on top of that, we want to stay competitive in front of our customers. We want to stay competitive versus the other player of the industry. And this also calls for innovation. So in a company like Rhodia, we have very much focused in the past few years on innovation, and we have focused with simple drivers. Sustainable development, reducing the CO2, air, water quality impact, not only of ourselves, but our customers, because they are asking our help to do that. And second, address the scarcity of resources, going for more sustainable resources. I know that in Saudi, it might sound like a message a little bit different from what your current priority is, although I understand from the Minister of Oil presentation this morning that you are also looking at this type of opportunities. But for us, it's very important to look at what are the other options, what are the other alternatives to develop our product streams using renewable resources. And these two elements are really, these two drivers are the priority around which we organize our innovation. Second comment, innovation for us is not just in the lab. Although chemical industry has very close relationship with science, and yes, I mean, a significant part of innovation happens in the lab. It's not only in the labs, it's in the plant, in the way we operate them, in the way we optimize their operations. It happens also in our business teams, the way we organize logistics, for example, the way we optimize the use of various plants could have a meaningful impact on our ability to address the challenges that I was mentioning. And the last point, and it will be my last comment, innovation for us, we need to work very much on two interfaces. One is with our customers, to be able to innovate, to be able to bring them the solutions they need. We need to live with them. We need to understand deeply what their needs are, the types of challenges that they will be facing in the future, to make sure that we put our resources to solve the right question. Mm-hmm. The other very important interface is with science. We are an industry which is drawing a lot of things from the university lab, from various types of fundamental labs, and being able, as an industry, to develop this interface and make sure that the road is as short as possible from hard science to industrial application is very important. So just a few thoughts to complement what was said. But once again, I think that we have a future, and not only that, I think we are not part of a problem. I think that we are a clear part of the solution to the challenges that the global economy is facing.